Hello, my name is David Blau with the Chandler Fire Department. You know, as firefighters here in Arizona, we spend a great deal of time trying to educate the public on being safe around water. But unfortunately, we still rank first in the entire country in water-related deaths. Most of these happen in backyard pools, such as this one here. This is, of course, because we are also the state with the most backyard pools per capita. However, backyard pools are not the only place that pose these dangers. Here we have a water feature found in many places all over the valley. Now, while these are almost always man-made, for our purposes today, we're going to group them all together and call them natural water settings. Now, while these water features do add a certain ambiance to housing communities and neighborhood parks, they do pose some significant hazards. What are they, you ask? Well, let's take a look. First, the obvious danger is that there is no fencing around the water like a backyard pool. No barrier means that people, adults as well as children, can access the water on purpose or by accident. Second, most of the time, chemicals are added to these water features to help prevent algae growth, which can color or dye the water, making it virtually impossible to see how deep it is and what hidden dangers may lie beneath the surface. Let's take, for example, these two water features. They look so inviting with their beautiful landscaping and waterfalls, but which one is deeper? Pond A or Pond B? Hard to tell from just looking at them. Let's use this pole with my camera on it to check out and see what's happening underneath. As you can see, the water is very dark and hard to see through. So besides not being able to tell the depth, this can hide other potential hazards such as plumbing and electrical lines, trash and debris to get tangled in, or suction grates from powerful pumps that could potentially hold a person underwater. Here we are at one of the many canals that move vital water to and around our city. Did you know that the Phoenix metropolitan area has over 181 miles of canals? That's more than Venice and Amsterdam combined. Who would have ever guessed? So, with over 180 miles of canals around the city, you're bound to run into one at some point, whether it be jogging, biking, or just taking your dog for a walk. Now, with all these activities to be had, we need to remember some things in order to be safe while having fun. First, and most obvious, is stay away from the edge. These sides are very steep. It may not look like much from up here, but it is definitely a different view from down here. The sides are very steep and virtually impossible to climb. The depth of the water can vary from day to day, not to mention the debris that ends up in them. This trash can pose a significant hazard, possibly trapping you, making it impossible to get out. Add all these factors together: the slope of the sides, depth, possible entanglement from objects underneath the surface of the water. Give us plenty of reasons that we need to be smart and safe when you, and especially your kids, are doing activities around the canals or any body of water. Remember, eye to eye to supervise is not only for pools.